Honey, they said that boy was crying, trying to get out that room, and she grabbed him with them. She grabbed him by her she grabbed that leg, that smaller leg, and yanked his butt out. They said it was like a horror movie. I imagine it was. That was terror. He ain't gonna never forget that. And, I feel so sad for that boy and the family of that boy to have to be a victim of this. And we are back to talk about Sidney Starr, honey, the transgender diva. Okay, then caught messing with underage, going for the kids. They coming after the kids. Honey, I was taken back. Yes, I was surprised. I ain't never think that Sidney Starr would be doing no crap like this. I thought she was into flying on yachts and going to Dubai and getting real jewelry and diamonds. I asked around. They said she gets six-figure checks from Zeus Network. I don't know if it's true. I'm like, well, dang, she should be living in a mansion or something. Then they say she taking that money and coming after your sons and coming after your kids. If that is true, I hope the police go through that phone and find out some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they said she's going to be looking at 25 to a life for doing this crap right here. And she knows better, and she got the nerve to be an advocate. Sit your ass down and get your help, okay? So I'm glad that you guys are here, honey. I went on who YouTube channel I went on yesterday? Outconscious TV. Shout out to him. Yeah. I like going on different people platforms, especially when I can cuss, because I barely can cuss on here. And I was talking to him, right? Shit. I was talking to them. Okay, I was talking to them, and they were telling me, allegedly, it's a rumor going around, and I got the girl that's putting out this story about they met at the hotel room. Because, I was like, how did they meet? You know what I'm saying? Did they meet off a website? Was she a prostitute at the time? Like, what was going on? They said that she met him at the hotel. And I guess if he's 13 and he ain't 14, they say he's 13, child. If he's 13 years old, ain't no 13-year-old going to no hotel by themselves. Is the parents around? Did she like, oh my goodness, I see the parents. All right, I'm going to get his ass. Yeah, you looking at me. Have the toddies out and everything trying to enhance. I said, well, damn, did he know that she was transgender? And then when she got Lord, I don't mean to laugh at this shit. When she got in that room, she bust that shit out and he started running for his mama. I don't know, honey. But she tells a story, this lady on the internet, that they met at the hotel and she got her phone and pinged it on his phone and said, yeah, come to my room. And they said he was scared. And he got up in that room. And then she threw his ass on the bed and started snatching his stuff off. And they said he was nervous. He was unsure. And he was like, no, I don't want to do it. And she forcefully, and he was running out crying. And then she grabbed him by the legs and snatched his ass back. Get over here. Just like that. I said, damn, is it? Come on now. She's a pretty girl. She is pretty. God damn it. But you know what? It don't matter how pretty you are. It doesn't matter how handsome you are. If you got a sickness for kids, that's what you want. That's what you fiend for. And I don't think it's just like Lay's chips. They just can't have them one. Just like R. Kelly, everybody else that into little kids. And she old too. She hitting on 40 and 50 years old. She probably got a whole track record of doing this shit. This is their appetite. Honey, she might be on the Epstein files, you know what I'm saying, with Donald Trump. I said the only way she gonna get out of this if she comes out, detransition, say I'm a man, and she give her life to Christ, and she says that she's a mega, and she comes after the transgender community. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. I see her getting something, because the Republicans, they do this shit all the time. Okay? The Republicans, they are known to be pedophiles and Christians, and they look out for their pedophile Christian friends. You just got to you got to say you're a Christian. That's the only way it works. Because the liberals ain't going to have it. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you that right now. So let's look at some of these things That's a lot of work. Well, shit. Hell, it's survival. Shit. A lot of people do it. You know what I'm saying? Think about the gay people, right? When they get caught being a homosexual, what they do? They go to church. They say, God, make me whole again. I ain't gay no more, and they get a wife and kids and they diss gay people. They be homophobic, and the straight community like, yeah, 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 God deliver his ass. Get their homosexual ass. If God can deliver him from sucking dick, he can deliver you too, which is a damn lie. Okay, but y'all want to believe in a lie, so be it. So, it ain't a thing. It's survival. She can do it. But that's the only way I see her ass. Oh, I think this shit is horrible. So I'm gonna bring her up. I want to know, what do you guys think about this? How are you guys feeling about it? I have been seeing people on the internet talking about, oh my God, it set the transgender community back. Look, it ain't set my ass back, but what it does, it gives the Republicans weapon, and it gives heterosexual black homophobic motherfuckers, it gives them a weapon to utilize. But bitch, I wish they would use a weapon or weaponize me, because I'm gonna tap that ass right back. Okay, so no, it's not that. It is not that. This is Sidney, and I think she probably get it from her biological heterosexual black father. You know what I'm saying? I think it's probably genetics. It's in their fucking DNA. That's what I think, honey. But yeah, they said, oh my God, it's gonna put them back. I said, nah, because look how many, when in a black community, majority of the pedophiles are heterosexual black men. If that's the case, they ass should be shit somewhere 50 feet under the ground, if that's the case. But y'all know it's a lot of women, black women, have got molested. I'm sure I got a lot of females that's looking at me right now. You've been molested. And the person that touched on you was not a fucking transgender, but it was a black heterosexual man in your family. Those stats are very high. So, no, they ain't going to do that. And then when you think about, okay, well, the Republicans going to use it. But goddamn, haven't they been using that? When Trump got in office, he tried to put, transgender with pedophilia. They've been trying to do that. So it doesn't change things because it's nothing new. They've been trying to push that agenda and the shit ain't work. Okay? So it don't change. Sidney doing the shit is on her, but it don't change shit for nothing else. Period. All right. So I was like, well, damn, maybe she needs to put, what do you call that? Because testosterone is a sex hormone that God gives you. And all males, if you are a male born with dick and nuts, your testosterone is higher, and that's sex hormone. I was like, well, maybe she need to get some of them blockers. Get more of them blockers so you won't be thinking about those sexual thoughts when it comes to those kids. And when you on that blockers, go get you some help. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think these pedos won't help. I think they want to do what they want to do. I think they want to feast. You know what I'm saying? I think they want to feast. So let me bring this lady up, and I'm looking in the comment section, seeing what you guys said. People are saying karma for messing with Chingy. I keep hearing y'all saying that. Nah, ain't nobody thinking about Chingy. Y'all don't even like Chingy in a heterosexual black community, because the last time I heard about Chingy, y'all called him all types of homosexuals because he came out looking at some type of way or something. Y'all dissed that man. Y'all accuse him of being gay. Y'all ain't shit. The only reason why y'all want to side with Chingy because you have a disdain for a transgender like Sidney Starr that's always out. That's what I think that is. But, honey, if I would say karma for anything, it's karma for how she did T.S. Madison. Went over there on that Tasha K, knowing that Tasha K and T.S. Madison got that issue going on, and she was being messy. So if I say karma for anything, it would be for T.S. Madison, but I don't think it has anything karma to do with shit. I don't understand, y'all. How do you get karma from somebody fucking with kids? Your karma is getting your ass locked up. Your karma is getting castrated. Your karma is 25 years to life. I don't give a fuck about Chingy. I don't give a damn about that man. Okay. He lost his career. He lost his career because y'all homophobic, y'all transphobic shit. And that's that on that shit. That's on y'all. If y'all decide to not support a person because they taking pictures with a gay person or a trans person, that's on y'all. Y'all lost out on that talent. If he even was talented, because I never listened to his shit. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make me no mind. Okay. Her career is over. What career did she have? Okay. What is her career? She known to be a baddie. I really think on the baddies, how many don't they got more pedophiles on the baddies? I mean, she represents the baddies. They said that girl, Christian Rock's sister, ain't she a pedophile? And she's on the baddies. And Christian Rock came out and told y'all and cried to y'all how she did her when she was a child. And not only that, it's other people in the family. Christian Rock's sister, son, also said Takeshi molested him as well. So I don't think they're going to exile her from the baddies because it's a whole bunch of pedophiles over there. It's a whole bunch of heathens over there. That's what they represent. They fight each other. Okay? So now I don't see that. And when it comes to pedophilia in the black community, y'all still love R. Kelly. And he a man, and y'all support his ass. So I think it's just fake outrage with the black community because it's a lot of pedophilia in y'all families, and y'all still have not outcast them for the Christmas to the Thanksgiving. Y'all still love them because they got money and they do something for you. So y'all love pedophiles. So please stop with the bullshit. Okay, I don't like them, but y'all love them. Okay. Gigi said, what career did she have? Yeah, she didn't have what talent? Do she sing? Do she act? Hell no, she just in that reality star, and they don't have career. They just being popularity for being a bad person. You know, that's what you guys celebrate in the black community. Y'all celebrate evilness, sexual deviance. Y'all celebrate all that shit with the music, everything. Y'all love it. Okay, y'all wouldn't have anything else. So let me bring this thing up here. All right, so we can see. Uh-huh. All right, so check this out. This is the girl that they said that's coming out here telling the story about what happened.
I want y'all to for real listen. Do not click off right now. Listen to me. I'm somebody who have been in jail many times. It's not fun. I don't like it. I'm still
Damn, she said she been in jail many times. Honey, I ain't never been in no motherfucking jail. I don't got to worry about going to jail because I don't do nothing wrong. I respect the law. Okay? My parents raised me to respect the law, and I'm going to accept that. And I have respect for police. I have respect for the law. You know, how many of y'all been in jail? Press one, or you been in jail. Press two, and you never been in jail. Now, I tell you one thing, I fuck with niggas that go to jail. Okay? But they know once they in the jail, don't call me. Hell, you better call Tyrone because I ain't picking up, nigga. I don't got time for you. I don't like men like that. I only like you when you're free. Okay, we can do some things. If we can't do no things and you locked up, nigga, I see you in the next lifetime. I don't got time. I'm off to the next nigga. Okay, so let's go.
traumatized. I still feel like crying because I know what the fuck people finna go through. These charges that Sidney Starr is fighting, this is not a light thing. This is something that she's finna be sitting in that mug for some years. Like, you know what I'm saying? And possibly for the
Ooh, get used to it, honey. Okay. And I did hear they updated. They said that she's pushed into, I guess, a safe unit. Yeah, so she's not with the general population. She's in a unit, I guess, with the transgenders and them.
rest of her life, his life, you know. So for me, I just want to spread this message. Let's be more intentional. I'm talking to me as I minister to you, I minister to myself. Let's be more
Man, I'm about to fast forward this part. I wish you just get to the stuff.
intentional with the ways that we move, the ways we treat people, the things we
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Sidney Starr tapped her phone on one of the boys' phone so that they could share contacts. She then texted the boy whose phone she tapped to, which happened to be 13, and told him to come upstairs to her room, but saying that the elevators only go to the exact floor that you're staying on, meaning that she had to go get him. This is the part. This is bad. She had to go get this child and use a key card on the elevator to bring him back up, which if you guys ever have been, like if you're on the West Coast, if you ever been to Vegas or any of these expensive hotels, you know that you need a key card to even get up the elevator. Like you're not even getting on this elevator to even get up the stairs, boo. You need a key card to open the elevator, for the door to even open. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Karina. You already know. So they said that she told him to come up.
Damn, she was hungry for it, right? Oh, I gotta turn your little ass out. Oh my God. Man, Sidney, this is sad. You have to do all that to do a crime with a child. Yeah, she got a thing for kids.
To the room, she went down, got him with the key card. So now here is yep, you already know. So now here is the part where Miss Sylvia, the woman at the hotel that I spoke to, the embassy yesterday, here's where they're now seeing her parade around these kids. Okay, so they get on the elevator, they go up to her room. The boy was nervous, is what is being said. Now, mind you, yesterday when I talked to Miss Sylvia from the hotel, from the embassy suites, she said he looked scared. Y'all got to remember, this is it's on public record. It's on the video. The video says I called the jail, the hotel, and the court, or something like that. Go look at it. I just did it yesterday. Go to my Instagram. Go down my Instagram and look for them phone calls. Okay. Sidney Starr tapped her phone on one of the boys' phone. Sylvia over at the hotel said the boy looked scared. So this is on course. So the boy was nervous. They get into the room, and then Sidney she pulls this boy's pants off of him, and then he's trying to push her off of him at this point. So this is according to his statement to the police from the police report, okay? So he says that he's trying to basically push Sidney off of him. And then he tried to get up and leave. He felt like he needed to run out the room. Then Sidney grabbed him by the leg and he fell on the ground at that point.
Oh, doesn't that sound like a scary ass movie? He's running out and Sidney monster ass, Freddy Krueger ass, done grabbed the boy by his ankle and yanked him back. Get over here. Girl, honey, I don't understand this mindset. Look, I don't get this shit. I am trans, but bitch, we are not the same. We ain't the motherfucking same. And I see somebody in the comments on some black women, y'all hyped this community up for so long. I disagree. Black women did not hype this shit up, okay? First of all, black mothers are very homophobic when it comes to their kids, and they're not accepting. So you need to stop with the bullshit. And second of all, guess what? If Sidney Starr was a down low man, or let's just say Sidney Starr was a straight black man, this person will still have a thing for fucking kids, so it don't matter. And then when you look in the straight heterosexual black men, majority of them are molesters and pedophiles, and majority of them like to be molested. Ask black men, when did they lose their virginity? They'll tell you 12, 13, and I loved it. It was by an older woman. So stop with the bullshit, okay? Because, honey, I'm going to be the one that get your ass together. I can clock you upside your head, okay? Split that wig, ho. All right, so let's continue on.
He says he was just trying to get away. So now she's holding him down and he can't get away. Then she starts offering him money to keep quiet and to finish what they are doing. Basically, she's had started getting.
Oh, now she bribing him. So this wasn't even for his satisfaction. This was for hers. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that testosterone is just taking over, that horniness. And then she got a thing for kids. And she grabbed him and say, here, I'll give you some money. All that Zeus money. I'll give you some money. I just need it. I need it. Ooh, honey. I tell you. You never know people. I don't know nobody on social media, and I don't claim to. I've never been a fan of nobody out here in these streets. Okay? So,
giving him fellatio. And so now that he wants to run because he know what's coming next, um, or either she made him. I mean, we don't know the full details of what was actually done. She could have been giving him fellatio and sticking fingers in places. She could have been. You know how this shit go, bruh. You know how this shit go, bruh. Like, come on now.
and she's so much wider than him. She's stronger than him. You know what I'm saying? She got all that testosterone, horniness in her body, all that strength. And just for 13, a 40-year-old, 50-year-old transgender versus a 13-year-old male boy that's just getting into his puberty, he cannot compete against that. You know what I'm saying? Uh-uh. Now, if he would have had a gun and piled her ass, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't say that. Please forgive me, y'all. I didn't mean to say that. That shit didn't come out my mouth. I apologize. Let's go.
So now she's offering this little boy money to keep quiet and to finish what they're doing. So he's fighting her, and he breaks free. He runs out through the hotel, and then that's when the police is called and his family is notified. So this is the new details of what is in the police report and has been released in regards to Sidney Starr. And I honestly, if you ask me, I think it's quite disgusting. Sylvia over at the hotel said the boy looked scared. So this is on.
Ooh, honey, I tell you, this is horrible. This is horrible. But it has nothing to do with her being trans. It has everything to do with her being a male. All that testosterone, okay? And no, it don't even have nothing to do with that because all men are not like this, even though society feels like all men are, just because a lot of them, have this issue. But I feel like parents got to do a better job with, I don't know if it's the parenting. Do y'all teach y'all sons when you're 18, little kids are off limits? You don't sexualize a child? Do y'all teach y'all sons that? I don't think you do. I don't know, honey. All right, so let me see what else is out here. They do have this. It says Sidney reported placed in jail for the vulnerable population due to her identify as trans. All right, so that's where she's gonna be at. So yeah, this is the new headline that everybody going with. They have placed her in a vulnerable population unit. Okay. All right. And I'm assuming she's in her 30s, 40s. It don't matter how old she is. She old enough not to know to do this, not to harm a child, not to do that on a child. All right. They just wrote a Disneyland. Find it funny soon after she and Zeus, she goes to jail. Let's remember the victim was 13, but it's regular population. Put the rest. God, God, she's still a man. Oh, You know what? This is what I gotta say to this. To y'all motherfuckers out here that want to misgender Sidney Starr, she's gonna be a woman. She's always gonna be a woman. I'm gonna keep saying she's a motherfucking trans woman. You cannot change what I say out my mouth, okay? And okay, you say she's a man due to biology, right? Press 1 if you feel she's a man due to biology. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. Okay? All right, you say 1 based on biology, right? She was born a male, dick and nuts. All right. Now, when it comes to men like Max, Playboy Max, he put the wigs on. All right. Now you want to call him, he's not a man because he put the wigs on. No, 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 no. Y'all definition is biology. So no matter what a man does, no matter if he put a wig on, some heels on, that man is still a real man due to his biology. Don't change it now. Your definition is biology. Stick to that shit. Okay. And by biology, hell, it's a man that's doing pedophilia shit. Don't blame it on a transgender. You got to blame it on a black man. It's another black man that's coming after the kids. So y'all need to talk to y'all black boys and y'all black men because hell, know what? No matter how you flip it, it still look bad on the black man. Period. All right, so that's that on that. That's that on that. Okay. So I'm looking at. They said it makes no sense, Gg. It does make sense. She's still a man. Okay, based on biology. So when she calls you a cisgender, you can't get mad at that because cisgender is in the same book, the same definition you get man and biology from, and you are a cisgender. So I mean, that's that on that. You can call her a man all you want to. I mean, it don't change much. It don't change shit. And if you call her a man, just know that black men are still doing this pedophilia shit. So what are y'all gonna do to the black men? Huh? What are y'all gonna do to the black men? All right, so let's move on. Now I don't blame it on trans. This happened with straight men. Majority of it happened with straight men. All right, majority. Because how many black women are molested and raped? It's a lot of y'all that are molested and raped. Y'all go through a lot of shit. And who is doing it? Black men in your family, your black biological, heterosexual, cisgender daddy, your uncles, all that. So, honey, that's where I think they get it from. Their daddy, I think she got it from her heterosexual daddy part. Yeah. So anything goes. Oh, all right. I'm looking here in the comment section. Okay. So just a friendly reminder, not every trans woman or man is not like Sidney Starr. Well, shit, we know that. Well, is every man like R. Kelly? Or is every black man a pedophile? And if Sidney is a man, is every man gay? Because if one person represents a whole group, if you have a black man that is gay, does that mean all black men are gay? Because that one black man is gay? Because even though he's gay, he's still a black man first. He still falls under the umbrella. If one black man kill or rob somebody, does that make the whole black community robbers and killers and thugs like they like to paint your ass? All right. If that don't make sense, you cannot coordinate to another bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you get it. You get it. All right. So anything else y'all got to say? Y'all ready to wrestle? Because I'm going to wrestle. Okay. Oh, so yeah, Playboy Max, no matter what a man does, no matter, remember, treat their ass like you treat transgenders. He's still a man and he's still a real man because his dick and nuts, he was just born. And men rule the world. I mean, man, the word man comes first, then it's woman. The word male comes first, then it's female. Okay. And then let me give my man some more kudos. All right. Bitch, if you put me in a man category, I'm definitely gonna go up for my niggas. God is a man. Press 1 if you believe God is a man. Okay? God is a man. God made everybody. A man made you. Okay? You came from my real bitch. And the Bible says that you came from a man's rib. Okay? So if we're gonna do a sex battle, we can do it. Bitch, you came from me, ho. Okay? Remember that. You came from me. Okay. Now, do I believe everything I just said? Hell no. But I'm going to use it to weaponize it. Hell, because I know you believe it. As long as you believe it and my opponent believe it, then we're going to battle that out. That's how I feel about it. It says, I came here by the way of the woman, DJ. Oh, okay. Well, shout out to you. And Mitchell, I support you, boo. I just say that because I know when I go against homophobia, majority of them are going to be Christian, and that's their belief. But if you do believe that you are born from a woman and you believe that black women are the mother of the universe, I support that. You know what I'm saying? I don't diss that. I'm not like the Christians that's going to say you're delusional, but you do realize I'm in a fight, okay? Every time I get on this motherfucker, I'm in a fight against black men, black women, transgender, homosexual. I'm in a fight with all you bitches. And I love all you bitches too, because I know everybody ain't, trying to come for me. But honey, I speak in general, just like y'all speak in general. And it is what it is, okay? That's how it's going to be. Oh, my goodness. All right, come on. Y'all know I love to argue. All right, said Gigi, I'm a female, not a cisgender, as a cracker term. God is a female. Y'all can let talk about it. The creator of all of y'all. You feel me? Well, go ahead, boo. Go ahead. All right. I want to see you have a debate with the Christians, and I want to see how y'all gonna work out. You know what I mean? But the Christians told me that y'all came from a man, okay? That man came first, and God made you to support a man. That's your purpose, is to support a man, okay? So you need to support me in everything I do, okay? God said that he has punished the female, right? He punished Eve. And one of your punishment as females, you have to be obedient to your husband and be ruled over a man. That's one of your punishment. And that's why I believe that females, they need a man for validation. When I was growing up, females needed a man for validation. They're so emotional, attached to a man. Females is the only sex group that will allow a man to beat on them, that will allow a man to cheat on them repeatedly, and they will still spin the block for that man. A man ain't gonna do that. You cheat on a man, that man gonna leave your ass, and he might end up, taking you out of here. A man don't play that, but a female does. And I think the reason why possibly is because the curse that God put on that female to be ruled by man. Yeah. All right. They said I'm screaming. Now we're going down the road. Well, they made me go there. Okay. We talking about Sidney Starr being a pedo. Then they bringing up the man. They want to use a man to try to weaponize it. So hell, I got to get in my man back, and I gotta play gender sex politics to get their ass together. So at the end of the day, if you want a sex gender war, let's do it. Okay. Okay. Ah. Woo! Honey, I tell you. Now, any questions for me as a transgender before I get off here? What questions do y'all got for me? I'm ready. I'll wait. Huh? What questions y'all got? I'm a transgender. What questions y'all got for me? Tell me. Okay, you got something, an insult you got to say to me? Say it right now. I'm a man. Oh, no. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to say that. I'm a woman. Child, I started to say I'm a man. I can take it. But you know what I meant. I I know not all trans are bad people. Or not all. Well, shit. Majority of people I know that are criminals are heterosexual people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know too many transgenders. And I don't know too many transgenders are bad because I don't know too many transgenders. And the ones I do see, I don't know nothing about them, but I do know a lot about heterosexuals. I was raised up amongst their ass. I see them all the time on the news. So yeah, I can't speak too much. Hey, okay, this is the lady I was using her video. Hey, True Diamond, how you doing? Okay, so this is the lady that I was responding to. I was using her video. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for letting me use your video. I appreciate it. Okay, it says nope. I need nope. I don't need a man for validation. I was raised in a two-parent household. My mother taught me black is beautiful, and I teach other young women, girls that. I love that. I love that, and I support you. And hopefully you can help other black women. But I know that black men do not support that type of thinking. And a lot of black women that are male centered, they do not support that type of thinking. They call it feminism. Yeah, that you don't need a man. They see that as feminism, and they feel like feminism is destroyed the family. So I know you got to roll hard to face with all that. You know what I'm saying? We all do. Okay. I'm good. How are you? I'm trying to make it, honey. I'm trying to make it. Okay, I wanted to stop by for the replay. I have to get back to content. All right, thank you. I appreciate you for stopping by. Okay. All right. Well. Whew. All right. Well, anything else? I'm gonna get on out of here. All right. All right. All right. Well, I'll give y'all 2 seconds. Anything else? Y'all have any other questions? Hurry up and type. Because I don't got too much patience. I don't got too much patience. Any other questions or comments about Sydney or questions for myself? Feel free.
Sydney.
All right. Mm-mm-mm. Man, oh man. Oh. Y'all moving slow in these comments. Well, let me see what they saying in these comments over here. Okay. The fact he confessed is no longer allegedly. Him saying it's a consensual is on the warrant. Mm. Well, yeah, I guess it was a statement saying that it was consensual. How do I feel about that? If you a man or a woman, it's no consensual when you're a child. Okay, so a child cannot consent, and I feel like the parents or y'all are not teaching your sons that hey, you gotta have consent. Well, no, you can't have consent if a child want to do it with you. They cannot consent. It's illegal. It don't matter if a 14, 15, 16, if they say, hey, I want to freak off with you, I need that. They cannot consent. It's law, okay, in America. Now, maybe if you're in a different country, you can get away with that shit because it's a lot of countries that are pedophilias. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of religion, like the Muslims, I'm sorry if I offend y'all, but I heard you Muslims are into that shit. And I heard you Christians used to be into that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot of Christians that are pedophilia too. A lot of these pastors, they pedophiles. And y'all still love them. So she'll be all right. What did they do to Ramika, baby daddy? Oh, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with Ramika. What's going on with Ramika? You know they tried to sue me. Holly people try to sue me. So, honey, I've been ducking and dodging because everybody going to court. Okay. All right. I'm going to get on out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next round. Bye.